Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another scrumdiddlyumptious episode of Anything But Politics. As always, my name is Jim Altman, and I'm here with...
Christian Roman. Where'd you get that word?
You said it earlier.
I did say it earlier. I was like, I've heard that before today. Not before today, but I've heard that today also earlier. Anyway.
You said it.
I said it. I heard it. I heard it. Yeah.
Good job, man.
Thanks.
So, for those of you watching on YouTube, a nice visual platform, you'll notice that this looks a little different from the studio that we recorded the last 3 episodes in.
No, it doesn't. Let's gaslight them. Let's just gaslight them.
Well, no, for like Spotify and Apple Podcasts and everything, we can literally just... No, we're in the studio.
Yeah,
it looks great. In fact, it looks better than it did.
Yep.
Our production value, it's nuts.
It's skyrocketing.
It's skyrocketing every episode.
Exponential growth.
We're doing brand deals like no one's business.
Yeah. First off, Sonic.
We cannot say we're sponsored by Sonic. Like, that can't be a joke. But no, we
Such a funny bit though. It's just do like 30 sponsors and just call them all up and be like, "We accidentally sponsored. Do you want to do it for real?"
Like, literally, just send me $2.50.
Yeah, don't care.
And
$2.50.
it's a good amount.
It is a good amount.
Anywho, for those on a nice visual platform, you'll notice that we're not in the studio. We are, all realness, we are in Seth's garage. Thank you, editor Seth. Yay! He's giving us the middle finger.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, the old Seth thumbs up.
The patented thumbs up from Seth.
Yeah. So that's where we are, and the reason being is because we were on Discord, and then we went straight to having a production company and being in a studio, and we were like, we skipped a middleman here. We went straight past like the next step up, which is of course logically Seth's garage. So we were like, true to form, in terms of like growth. Yeah. You know, because the audience, y'all have got to be here through our struggle, and struggle we shall. Welcome to the struggle.
Big.
Oh, would that be a good time to go ahead and roll a? I said welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, welcome back, everybody. And welcome back.
That quick? Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
thanks for getting clarification from me first.
No, the animation has to play, but like in real life, nothing has to happen.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like there doesn't need to be. Check your phone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check. Here's the thing. I have stuff on my phone that I need to actually do the episode with. But I'm also gonna try not to check my phone every 4 minutes because I have a bad habit of doing that.
I also have stuff on my phone, and let me just go ahead and start. Let me go ahead and get right into it because yeah, let's go right into it.
Let's go fucking crazy.
So I want to do 2 things that aren't very like that aren't really like bits.
They're not funny.
No, they're not.
Yeah, let's just start it off.
Just because this is I mean I feel like there are going to be some things that happen now that we're taking recording gaps. So we kind of went over in the last like 2 episodes that we are meeting pretty much monthly. We're pretty much meeting in person once a month.
Yeah.
Which means we're going to be recording usually 4 episodes at a time. This session is only 2. We will have 2 episodes in this location, then we'll be back at the studio. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And with that being said, because we have these gaps, things are going to happen that we're going to have to bring up. Like, hey, since last time we recorded, you know, even if not all the episodes have come out at the time. Right. So with that, things have happened since the last time we had a recording session, which was over a month ago.
Yeah.
I wanted to congratulate Toki because he hit 1 million followers on TikTok.
Hey, congrats, Toki.
Yeah, he was on the climb to 1 million when we had him on the show. And I think that was either episode 30 or around episode 30. So if you haven't seen that and you either follow him on TikTok or you just like music, he's a music creator. He had a feature on this. Also happened during the recording break, is he had a feature on Mothka's what?
It was before.
It was before the
because you showed me
the day before we recorded. Well, that still happened. He put a song out with Mafika, and he has a excellent like rap verse on it. It goes way too hard. It's sick. It really is sick. So he did fantastic. Yeah, he's known for being a handpan player, and he's just cool guy. So guy. He hit 1 million. Congratulations. That's awesome. Love that guy.
Confetti.
Another couple people I wanted to shout out. Didn't tell them I was gonna, but I have more tattoos since the last time we recorded, and I wanted to shout out Kristen who did them, and then also Lena and Zoe who were there for the premiere of season 1 of their episode 1 of this season.
Yeah, they sure were.
Which would be episode 39? Yeah, 39.
39, yeah.
Yeah, 39. They were there for that live event. So love you, Lena and Zoe. Also tattoo artists, and then Lena's a tattoo artist. Zoe worked the front desk.
Nice. You got them to watch the show?
I did.
What the hell?
I did. I tried really hard.
Yeah. One of my coworkers started watching the show. She watched the whole first season in like 3 weeks.
Shout out to her because we'll be talking to her. We'll be thanking her later. Mm-hmm. We'll start mentioning her by name because she supports the show now.
Actually, I have a thing that from her.
Awesome.
Yep.
And then who else? Oh, Kansas.
Yes.
But of course, we'll be saying that later. We'll be saying that later. That's everything that I wanted to catch up on. In my mind, that is what has happened during the gap.
Yeah.
Was there anything else non-funny you wanted to go ahead and get out of the way? Because this is the one excuse you have to say something that's not funny. Because if you say something not funny for the rest of the episode, they'll know.
Yeah, it's not cool.
It's not cool.
But here
you literally get a free pass. If you have a joke that you think might crash, then not land, just go ahead and throw it out now.
Oh, I wish I had one prepared, but all my jokes are fire.
Hey, okay, then let's actually get into the meat of it. Do you want to? Are there any bits you have prepared that you're confident with?
So, well, I had. So I told him earlier I had 21 notes.
Yeah.
I ran through a couple of them. We got like 7 that are going to be good.
Oh, come on. We'll start with the 7, and if we run out of time, then we'll hash out some of the stuff you think won't be funny.
So, this isn't even I just want to tell the story of me coming up here.
Yeah, technically we didn't do that.
No, we didn't.
For episode 1 and episode 2, we never really talked about. We had the vlog series, but that's all people saw.
Right. No, I mean this past time.
Oh, you mean to be here today?
What happened last week?
Oh, yeah. No. Go nuts, because that explains some things. That's the reason we're in Seth's garage.
Yes, so we had the studio, and then...
Yeah, we had the studio booked.
Yeah, little old Christian decided to overdose.
Rip Christian.
Yeah, dude, it sucks, man. Good thing... I don't have a joke. Yeah, I overdosed on caffeine on the way up, and so I started sweating, and then my whole body started doing this, and I couldn't stop doing it.
Straight up?
Oh, I had to pull over on the side of the road because my body just kept doing this, and I couldn't stop. I literally couldn't stop.
You were seizing.
I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I was in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Literally just.
I didn't know it got that bad.
I didn't tell you that?
No, you didn't tell me that.
It was really bad. I got very scared because then I started sweating. I got a really bad headache.
I'm getting retroactively scared.
Yeah, and then I kept trying to drive, and then I would get nauseous, and then I would start to shake again.
Yeah.
And I'd pull over. And I did that. When I tell you I turned around, and then turned around, and then turned around 6 or 7 times because I was like, I'm fine. No, I'm not. I'm fine. I just kept going around the same exits over and over and over again.
Were you halfway to Greensboro?
I was halfway from Greensboro to you.
Okay.
I'd already driven 3.5
Wow, I didn't know you made it past Greensboro. Mm-hmm. I thought you made you made the decision to stay there overnight when you were kind of arriving in that area. I didn't know you made it past and made the decision to drive back.
Yeah, I got about an hour out from Greensboro, and then I pulled over. And then I got a little bit further. I was probably an hour and 15 past Greensboro. And then I turned around and came back.
That's
at 7 o'clock in the morning.
It's not funny. This is a terrifying thing to open up your comedy podcast with is no, we're in this garage because we had to cancel that recording session, which is fine. We were going to do the same amount of stuff. We were going to only record 2 episodes? Or were we going to record 4?
We were going to do 4.
I like this better because now we get to even it out because we're in the middle of the month. I don't want to record 4 episodes that span half of September and half of October.
Yeah.
I'd rather record all of October at once. So I like the way that this ended up turning out.
Me too.
But no, you did not tell me that you violently shook.
I was convulsing, yeah.
Yeah, and I oftentimes forget just because YouTube is like my preferred platform for this show. No, there are audio only listeners who didn't see you just like shake. You were like, I was doing this, and then they just hear your mic rustle a little bit.
Yeah.
So no, Christian reenacted his violent shaking.
It was that, I'm not over exaggerating, it was that bad.
That is nuts. It's okay. We won't be able to pick him up.
Yeah, I know.
No, there's a guy talking.
There's a guy talking
on the other side
right
of the
next
wall.
to us. He's actually right here. No.
Shh, okay. Shh. Editing. We'll get it in post.
Well, we just have to talk over him.
We'll get it in post. Yeah, we do need to talk over him.
We have to be louder right in front of the microphones. As long as we're louder than him across the wall.
So you overdosed on caffeine.
I overdosed on caffeine.
How? You didn't tell me what you drank or ate to put that much caffeine in your system. What are you laughing at?
You didn't catch it.
Did you? No, we're censoring ourselves like we did last episode. We're trying to like tell you something very serious.
Yeah,
if you all at home are laughing, then you've got to check yourself.
Yeah, because my reaction to the caffeine would be more of an overdose on a heavier thing. You know what I mean? Like, that is not, I guess it could be caffeine, but it feels like that's a much hardier.
What, ketamine? What are you saying?
I'm saying this reaction
shaking.
doesn't sound
shaking.
like it's... Yeah.
I'm going to say it because people can't see you do that. Go on.
Yes, shaking that violently doesn't sound like a reaction to, like, caffeine.
It doesn't. It does not.
It didn't feel like a caffeine thing.
What?
What's
Pet?
that?
That's my allergic reaction with energy drinks.
Oh, yeah? She's allergic to energy drinks. She can't have taurine.
Whoa.
An energy drink that doesn't have taurine in, I'm fine. But the minute I have taurine, I'm like this all night.
Wow.
Violently shaking. I
That's
want to
rough.
talk about...
If he has an energy drink and I kiss him, I will react.
Whoa.
Yeah, I want to talk about an overdose that like we didn't expect. What did you have?
So, I've been upping my caffeine a lot recently, but I'm in that transition period of moving, and so everything's just going to fuck.
Yeah.
So, I've been drinking a lot of soda, and then I was like, I need to make this 5-hour drive at 2 a.m. I'm going to need something, so I got a Bang energy drink, which I'm usually fine on.
That's the mistake.
But I haven't had a Bang energy drink in a while.
Yeah.
And so it was my first one back.
I've never had one.
I was fine. I used to drink like 2 a week, roughly.
I have ADHD.
Yeah. It would not be good.
And I've prescribed like it's like an off-brand of Adderall.
Yeah.
And like I take that for work. Yeah. So if I had that and then had like a Bang energy drink, I think I don't think I'd shake. I don't think I'd feel nauseous. I think my heart would just stop. Not speed up or slow down. It would just instantaneously just end. Boop. Just stop. Boop.
I was also getting heart palpitations.
Yeah?
I could feel my heart going like going nuts.
Yeah.
It was really bad. So yeah, I had literally that much of a Bang energy drink. I used to drink a whole one in like 3 hours.
That's nuts.
But that much, and it was maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
After I had that much, and I just went nuts.
Did you know that you can, because I wanted you to finish what it was that made you do that.
All done?
Because I wanted to say, hey, let me talk about an overdose that we didn't expect.
Okay.
Did you know you can overdose on any drug?
Correct.
Or medication?
Correct.
Do you know you could overdose on Pepto-Bismol?
Yes.
Insane. Do you know the symptoms of a Pepto-Bismol overdose?
Isn't it like literally what you take Pepto-Bismol for?
Nausea.
Yeah.
Like indigestion. Like literally it gives you, so you do that, you have it a little bit too much and boom. You've officially crossed the line into an overdose of Pepto-Bismol and it starts making you feel nauseous and you're like, oh shit, I need more Pepto right now. So it is a fast downward spiral from there. That's nuts.
That is nuts. Yeah, I can't think of any other.
You can't think of any other.
I can't think of any other drug that does that too, where it's like the problem you create with an overdose is the same reason you taking the drug.
Yeah. So I don't think I've ever overdosed on anything else.
Really?
Nicotine.
I mean,
I just felt sick
Yeah, what
for
do you
like
do?
30 minutes. I drank water. I was better. So
hey, what are you gonna do?
that was it.
It's nicotine.
It's nicotine.
It's the slogan.
It's-
What are you gonna do? It's nicotine.
they legally have to put that on every
Yeah.
pack of cigarettes. If you like look really closely and you squint your eyes, it's like Surgeon General warning, like causes cancer.
Yeah.
Also, what are you gonna do? It's nicotine. So we just had a music festival where I live. So it's the second day of that music festival, and Mimi and I plan on staying in for the entire day. We have no one we want to go see or hear or listen to, and we already did our shopping the day before. So I was only leaving to go to one of the food trucks and get some fair food, like a funnel cake or something.
Yeah.
And I'm on my way there, and I passed someone who was having a conversation, and I heard a little bit of it. Have you ever had one of those golden moments where they couldn't have said anything better?
Yeah.
It's just
the perfect.
they could it gives you enough context to understand what's being said, but you're still going to have questions because it's that good. So, and this, I love it because it kind of flows into something that we've talked about before. A name was mentioned. So people walked by me and they said a name, and the questions I was left with are, why the fuck are you talking about that person? And why are you, I'll go ahead and say it. So I'm walking by, and this is someone we've discussed before. I'm walking by, and it's like 2 or 3 people, and I think someone's giving advice or just kind of generalized guidance on a situation, an issue, maybe even, I don't know. They're walking by, and all I get to hear is, and I'm going to try and do this so y'all can listen as well. I'm going to move my mic. I'm just going to... as Jimmy Fallon says...
That's all you heard was, as Jimmy Fallon says.
As Jimmy Fallon says. That was a real snippet of conversation I heard from a human being.
God, I want to hear the rest.
What the fuck does Jimmy Fallon say? He doesn't have a saying. He doesn't end the Tonight Show every night like, and as always, it's nicotine. What are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
So he doesn't do that.
No, there's
so
no
I
Jimmy
want to
Fallon
know.
catchphrase.
What's the end of that? As Jimmy Fallon says, like you just laugh.
You just laughed.
You just laugh. I should have stopped them. I should have, in my tracks, turned around and been like,
Hey.
I should have just started walking backwards, just like I'm walking, and as Jimmy and then just I start moonwalking just so I can keep picking up on that conversation, because I'll never know.
Nope.
That'll
really
haunt me.
frustrating.
That'll
Yeah.
haunt me forever. Is I'll never know what Jimmy Fallon
On
says.
your deathbed, you're gonna be like, what the fuck did
What does Jimmy Fallon say?
What does he say?
And the
does he
fact
say?
that, like, when you use that phrase, as someone says, it means they have to say this thing often.
All the time. Yeah, it's like their thing that they say.
And what spiritual guidance could Jimmy Fallon offer us?
None.
But
Jimmy
it got
Fallon
brought up
says.
casually in conversation. No one chuckled. That's the thing. They weren't making a
Yeah,
joke.
it wasn't
They
a
were
joke.
having a conversation.
As Jimmy Fallon says.
As Jimmy Fallon says. It was too good not to. I didn't even get home. I immediately pulled my phone out and wrote that down. Because I was like, that's
great.
That's a golden moment.
I'm trying to think of something funny that you could finish that sentence with, but I got nothing because I'm not good at this.
No, it's not that you're not good at this. If your prompt is, as Jimmy Fallon says, and you can't think of anything funny to finish that, it's not your fault. I think we have Jimmy to blame for that one.
Thanks a lot, Jimmy.
I think Mr. Fallon.
Not this one, Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, Mr. Fallon.
Yes.
James Fallon.
James Fallon.
So that is a golden moment that I
That's
had
good.
at that music festival, and pretty much the only thing of note
Yeah.
that I can bring to the table in terms of humor from my trip to go get a funnel cake.
Yikes. That's a rough music festival.
Well, no, plenty of like.
Oh, you got other good things. They just
Yeah.
weren't funny. Oh.
What's up, dog?
Didn't even get the funnel cake, by the way.
Oh, you didn't get the funnel cake?
No, we ended up getting a funnel cake from that place, but during that trip, that place was still closed. So
well, you could. Oh,
I got a deep fried donut.
You hear that? You can't just go get a funnel cake after that.
Yeah, no, I had lost my appetite. No, got a deep fried donut with strawberries on top. Wasn't that bad?
Sounds fucking delicious.
It's deep fried donut. Isn't that what fucking donuts are? You take the dough and you deep fry it. You should just call it a crunchy donut.
Yeah.
Overcooked. Well done donut.
Well done, donut. Well done, donut.
Good job.
Good job, donut.
Proud of you, man. So you said you had 7 things that you think might be viably
maybe.
funny.
Maybe.
Throw them out. Throw one out at me.
Oh, okay. So in regards to the last episode, in regards to the vape braider,
Yeah.
my friend at work,
Yeah.
my coworker, Aurora, which we'll hear her name later again.
Yes.
Oh my God, what did she say? Oh, she said,
She'd buy one.
but the way I just spit so much. I'm sorry. The way you would do it is you'd have. This is so vulgar. One person is using one part while the partner is using the other. That's the kink.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's genius.
Did you think, and for those of you not watching on YouTube, I apologize, but were you imagining a kind of situation?
Because when I genuinely,
I just for those of you on Spotify, just a little sultry moment for you. I did mime like autofellatio. That happened on my podcast.
when I think of both of those separate products,
Yeah,
I think of like solo activity.
that's fair.
But I understand.
That's valid.
Yeah, I know that dual
Yeah, dual usage.
usage is possible.
Yes.
And common.
Yeah,
But I think of it as a solo activity.
Yes.
Oh my God, this thing. Yeah.
it's the joys of a garage.
So it didn't register that would be, because I couldn't picture what the vape braider would be.
Yeah,
It was just,
one's
It.
Brayton, the other's vaping.
yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, that is the kink.
that is the kink. I think it's a good one.
I think it's excellent.
Oh, I thought I was getting a phone call. I'm not getting a phone call.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
damn.
just wanted to bring that up from last episode.
Yeah.
There was another thing from last episode. Just going to be talking about old things.
We'll hang it on the wall. We're hanging, hey YouTube, we're hanging a thing on the wall.
Show it.
I didn't, but it's been brought up naturally now, and I can't wait. This is this big.
It's a printed poster, and I made it.
This is a full poster. That is
Stop!
that is
No way!
That is a poster size thing that will be hanging up in the back of our set. Oh, dude, I can tell that story. So excellent. This is another piece of content I got. So
Fart Mart?
so when it prints out, they see it like
They sure do.
like they have to like package it up. So I get there and I'm like, hey, I've got a however big it is, 16 by 12, 18 by 11. It's something. It's some size.
Big vapor.
And I'm like, hey, I have a poster this big I printed out. And when he heard the size, dude looks at me and he just goes, I think I know which one's your. If your print job is the one I think it is, we were all cackling. We were all on the floor. And I was like, I think you're right as to which one's mine.
Did you tell them about our podcast?
Yeah, so one of the guys that works in the electronics division, which is also turned into the photo division, they've melded over the last however many years. They used to be separate. Save and bundle. So one of the guys that works there used to go to school with Seth and I, and he knows of like us. We've been in the electronics department a good number of times to where like I always go, hey, you know that guy? Went to high school with him. So when he walks over and I'm like, yeah, this is, so I do like a little piss podcast.
Yeah.
And we needed set. And this is a joke we made that my wife has materialized into a physical thing. And he looked at me and he just goes, you know what? Knowing it's you guys, it makes sense. And I was like, that's perfect.
That's awesome.
That's so perfect. That like I like that he had that energy towards it. But they all liked it, and I showed him some pictures. I was like, yeah, we went from Discord to like this.
Yeah.
Showed him pictures of the studio. I was like, that's nuts. And I was like, yeah, but it's not really us. So we wanted to put stuff in the background to like make it ours, and that'll be one of our set pieces.
That's so cool.
These will continue. Yeah. As we make new jokes, Mimi will continue materializing things.
That's awesome.
She might have. Are you telling me you've already written stuff down from this episode?
I have notes of what.
As we are recording, she is live taking notes as to what she's gonna make into our set.
Unreal.
Yeah.
It's the set stuff. It's for like merch things. Like even if you just want to sell stickers.
If we do merch eventually, I'd like to.
I'd love to.
I think we're getting to a tipping point in terms of monetization where enough people are donating that I'm starting to feel bad that they're not getting anything
Me
special.
too. Yeah.
We're saying their names at the end of every episode, and that's nice.
That is nice.
But enough people
more.
are kind of giving us donations to put us up in Seth's garage. So while appreciated, we do want to be able to give y'all a little extra. So we are thinking on that.
Yeah.
And hey, if you have suggestions, leave that. Toss them this way. Our email is on the YouTube channel. I'll also put it in the bio. So, that vaporator, excellent. Let's move to the next thing.
Oh, I was gonna say,
That's the kink. That's what started this tangent. Is that you've discovered the kink that went along with it.
yeah, but no, I was gonna move on to. So a little while ago, I asked you a question. I said, "How many times do you scratch your balls on this podcast?" Because with this.
Oh yeah, that was a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, it was when we were on Discord.
Yeah.
And I did it all the time, like whole episode.
Oh, and like now we're in the same room.
And now we're in the same room, and I can't do it because I'm also like on camera. You guys can see. Oh, you can't? Yeah, but you see so much of me. So if I'm gonna, you're gonna see it.
Yeah.
So now I don't know what to do. But there was this kid in high school.
Don't like this.
I know.
Okay.
But hear me out.
You
know how you.
We're contractually obligated to hear each other out on this show.
You know how sometimes you do one of these, you just pocket and.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've pocketed.
You got to pocket.
Yes, I've
You can't
pocketed.
Out of pocket.
Yes.
So he would pocket, and that's normal. Every guy pockets, but his pocket. Let me get up and do this.
We do way too much visual stuff for this fucking show.
His pocket.
Well, hopefully this leads listeners on Spotify to like check out the YouTube channel at some point, because I think y'all can understand what pocketing. Our audience. I was looking at our analytics this weekend. Our audience, at least on YouTube. I'm sorry. Our audience, like I think on Anchor is an Anchor has analytics from Spotify and Apple Podcast, everyone combined. So we're like 63% women listeners.
Really?
We're at only like 33% men.
I can't say I'm totally shocked.
Yeah, and then of course with no shock whatsoever, we're like 85% people 18 to 27.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, no surprise there.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, I feel like we talk about like piss and shit a little too much to have a 63% female audience.
The two of the biggest.
Because everyone knows like women don't piss and shit.
No.
Yeah.
Well, if they did, then they.
Maybe that's why they're listening to learn.
That's what it is.
It's research.
The two big podcasts I listen to are The Basement Yard and TMG. I've brought them up multiple times.
Yeah.
On the show. They do the same shit, and their analytics are like 80% female.
Yeah. It's because they're hot.
They are kind of hot.
They're a little hot.
They're a little bit hot.
Okay.
But they still enjoy like that type of humor.
Yeah.
We're not saying that girls can't enjoy that.
No, tell you what.
Humor.
Tell you what.
Anybody can.
It's September. This is going to be coming out in September.
Yes.
Oh, dude, the next time we record, I'm going to be 22. I was 20 when we started this.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Nuts, so dude.
It's
So
nuts, man.
Especially because we haven't been doing this for a year yet.
Exactly, which is the mathematically the weirdest part about it.
Yeah.
The fact that works.
Yeah.
But no, in November, late November, so we're talking about just pretty much 2 months from now, I'll be celebrating like 2 years married to Mimi. And tell you what, this one, she can lay a fart joke like no one else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We definitely have the same sense of like humor, which is that of a 5-year-old.
Yeah, you gotta.
You gotta.
Leah's the same way. I mean, like sometimes she'll be like, "Yo, calm down,"
If-
but most of the time I say poop and she'll go
It's
nuts.
such a funny. It's
such
so
a funny
good.
word. But here's my thing: is like, is it the vernacular of poop, or is it what it means? Because if like a chair was called
A poop?
a poop, like I'm gonna sit
No,
down
it's just
on-
it sounds
on the poop.
good.
That's what I think. My genuine opinion is that just the word poop, P-O-O-P, sounds funny. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. Poop sounds funny.
Yeah.
So I don't think it has anything to do with what it's about.
Yeah, not what it is.
Yeah, not what
the
it
meaning
is.
of the word, but just
the
purely
word
the
itself.
sound. Okay. Excellent.
42%? 42%.
The camera charge.
Thank you.
That's okay. We can juice it up a little bit between episodes.
Yeah.
But thank you for
Yes.
rendering it in that way.
Helpful. Really cool. poop is funny. Just
Poop's good. Poop's funny. I'll say poop's funny, not poop's good.
Hot take. Poop. Yeah, poop's not good. Poop is important.
I think it's scientifically because it starts and ends with the same letters. It's like an arrow.
That is true. There is.
Yeah, like boob is a good word.
Boob is a good word.
Boob's a good word. I like
what
the
it means,
ooh
but-
as well. You don't
Yes,
get to
ooh.
ooh a lot.
Yeah, especially like, you know what's a great one too is like kook. Like what a kook. You know?
Oh yeah, like crazy guy.
Yeah, what a kook.
Um,
It's just that letter preceded by a double O and then the same letter. It's just always good.
I can't
Wait,
think.
are there
I
any
think.
slurs? I don't think so. I think it's always good.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is good 100% of the time, except for if it's ever not.
Yeah, if it's not,
Like
then
if in
it's
8
definitely not.
years, like if in 8 years, like a new word around that like is a double
Yeah.
with a ooh in the middle.
Let me give you this one. Seuss. Is it? But even though it's not a double O, but it's the double O sound.
Seuss. Seuss.
Like Dr. Seuss.
I don't know. I think the S is. I think it needs a plosive.
It needs a
Boob.
plosive? Boob.
Poop.
Poop.
I.
Pook.
It bursts out of the mouth.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
hard.
Yeah.
I think Seuss is too soft.
Yeah, it is soft. Like Lul. Lul would be lame.
Lul. Yeah.
Lul.
Yeah.
What even is a Lul?
Oh, dude.
Dude. Yeah.
Dude's a
great.
good word.
Dude's a great word. Boob. We said boob already. A, B, C, D, E. What about toot?
Toot. Toot's fantastic.
Toot's great.
Toot.
Toots.
Stellar.
Fantastic word. Beautiful. Really a good job, English.
Good job.
English doesn't do a lot right,
It really doesn't.
but it nailed toot.
It nailed that format of word.
Yeah, it really did.
I don't know what to call it.
What the fuck is he doing up there? I just keep hearing rattling papers. What are you doing? You writing an essay up there? He stopped. He's gonna throw something at me.
All right. So.
Yeah. Oh, pocket.
Yeah. So.
Pocket.
Yeah. Y'all can imagine what pocketing is, which is just reaching into your pocket and kind of.
Blowing up a balloon?
He's sharpening a knife.
Oh, it sounded like he was blowing up a balloon.
No, he's sharpening a knife.
Hey, buddy.
It's gonna go right in your ass.
I'm wondering why
Wait,
he
which
has
one?
a knife.
This is my house, bitch.
Which one's going in my ass?
Are you making a cheese board?
Can we also use the vaporator?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, it's a special occasion. Are you making a cheese board?
You're making a cheese.
You have a
board.
knife. What? The only reason I have knives is to make cheese boards.
Cheese is a great word.
Listen, it's because I know you, not because you have a knife. It's not the knife. It's the you holding anything related to food. If you had a fork, I'd be like, "Oh, you making cheese board?"
Fart mart.
What? You seem offended.
Goo ball.
So many things I could be making with a knife.
No, but it's Seth.
Jude.
Seth, it's you.
Boob.
You're Seth. Cheese board?
I refuse to answer that.
Dude.
He's gonna come down here with fucking cheese.
Toot. He is. He is.
What
he
if you
is.
could though? Could you though?
Please, actually, cheese would be great right now.
Dog. Just a little bit of cheese.
If your editor doesn't get you cheese in the middle of your show, is he really your editor? Pocketing.
Yes.
So a pocket.
Do we want to go straight there?
What do you mean?
Because I kind of went off on tangent, went
Yeah, we
off
did
on
that
tangent.
twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for those on Spotify who can't see, pocketing is of course the act of a man putting his hand. Women can pocket.
Yeah, you can. Anybody can pocket.
If your crotch itches, yeah, women's pockets
They
aren't
have
deep
to
enough.
purse.
Yeah, purse.
Stick it in. You put your hand in your purse and then you scratch.
Hey, you rub your purse against your crotch to relieve an itch.
No, you do a thigh.
A thigh?
Thigh?
Rub your thighs together.
Oh yeah, you
Ah.
can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. I
Yeah.
can't do that. I'll hurt my balls.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the
Yeah.
act of putting your hand in your pocket in order to like, I'm reaching for my keys, but you're
Yeah.
just scratching your
There's
scratching your
nothing in
boys.
pocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give your boys a scratch. Sometimes you can be slick enough to pocket, get the scratch, and then come right out.
Yeah, come right out
And
with.
it's like nothing even happened.
Oh, but it's the best when like you've got
Right,
the bases loaded.
Yeah.
So you go in, go straight for the itch,
Yep.
come back out, you've got your phone in your
Get
hand.
Phone. Yep.
Ooh.
You got to be slick.
These are
though.
pro moves.
Yeah. You can't just. Don't expect to start out your first pocket by doing something like that. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna do a little poorly in the beginning, but
Yeah.
with practice, you'll definitely get there.
Absolutely. Just 8 hours a day. Just practice pocketing.
That is to say, pocketing.
So this guy's pocket.
Yeah.
He was clearly a rookie.
Yeah. He wasn't as well
This
versed.
wasn't a bit, by the way. Like he wasn't doing this to be funny. This was his genuine pocket.
Yeah. And I'm going to describe what Christian is doing for those of you that can't see him. It's just out of frame for those even watching, but you can at least see. No, it is. He has put his hand in his pocket, but it could not be more apparent that he is scratching
It's
his
so
balls.
clear. The shoulder moving, everything's moving. He's like jamming.
It's like when you say the quiet part out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. He put his hand in his pocket, which is like, oh, I'm going to be discreet. And then
Yeah.
he was the least discreet a person could be about it.
Let me just subtly. Got it. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Got that itch. Satisfied. Yeah, I couldn't believe that nobody's ever been like, hey man, we all know. If you're gonna do it, you can just do it out in the open. You don't have to pretend.
Do ball itch
It's more
when
uncomfortable if you pretend.
do ball itch when sweat?
Ball itch like crazy when I sweat. When sweat.
Okay. Less to no sweat, better no itch.
Yes.
Okay, so we were talking about this just before we started rolling,
Yeah.
which is the how to alleviate sweat ball,
Yeah.
which is talc.
Talc.
Throw some talc down there, man.
Some talc.
No shame.
Yeah. No.
Sweat. 'Cause it can
It can like cake. It can like get
Oh,
cakey.
it can get pasty.
Yeah, but don't use too much. Don't overload on the talc. Just a little bit.
Just
treat
a little bit,
yourself.
Just to
A little bit as a treat.
Yeah. Treat yourself to some talc.
Yeah, just pop open the waistband.
Yep.
A little, and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
And
It's
plus,
not
I
just
mean,
for
like most people like the smell. I've never met someone that doesn't like the smell of baby powder. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm saying I've never met one.
That's fair.
It's
meet
entirely.
you.
It's really.
Just kidding.
Oh, dead ass.
I don't mind it. It's not something I'm like. Oh god.
It's like
but
that.
It's okay.
Gasoline.
I fucking love gasoline.
Oh, dude, I love.
My
love the smell.
God, I love gasoline. Gasoline, obviously freshly cut
Why?
grass.
What about it?
I don't know. Do you know my mom loves gasoline because when my mom was born, my grandfather drank gasoline. Yeah. He had gasoline in a milk jug. This is a real story of my grandfather. He had gasoline in a milk jug in the fridge, I guess. Or maybe it was...
Yeah, because it's got to be cold. He's not a fucking monster.
I forget why, but it was somewhere, and he got a call. Hey, you need to go to the hospital. You need to come to the hospital. I'm in labor. Grabbed the milk.
Okay, so at least it was accidental.
Fully accidental.
Dude, I thought he just like lost it. He just snapped.
I can't do it anymore.
He fucking snapped. Wait, why was there gasoline in the fridge?
He just had the gallon of gasoline. He was gonna put it in his car, I guess.
If you put it in a milk jug and then in the fridge where the milk goes,
yeah,
you're asking for it.
yeah, you absolutely are.
But the fact that
I don't know if
didn't-
that's fully 1,000%.
the fact that he
true, but
didn't go for gasoline, like, oh man, I need some.
yeah, no,
Oh, another joke that we made off camera, some good fuel.
some good fuel.
That's what
yeah,
the G&G fuel stands for. Is good.
I need some of that good fuel.
I need some of that good fuel.
Yeah, he just grabbed the gasoline, and then like he drank
Thank
gasoline.
God he was headed to the hospital.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So he went to the hospital, labor and everything, and when he held his baby for the first time, his breath smelled of gasoline. Wow. And so my mother associates gasoline, the smell of gasoline, with her father.
Wow.
Isn't that wild?
Mimi has a comment.
Do you think that's explains things?
Yeah, do you think that's why you have cystic fibrosis?
No, it can't be generational. Really? Maybe.
Well, no.
Maybe that's why-
The thing is because the baby was already born.
Maybe
If he
that's why I have
chugged
so
some
much gas.
gasoline and then made your mom,
Is that what you were saying? Is I have so much gas? That's so good. That's good. It didn't
'cause you're
register
gassy.
Because I'm gassy.
Yeah.
My grandfather drank gasoline on my mother's birthday, and so her son came out super gassy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? It's nicotine, man.
What are you gonna do? It's gasoline. What is he doing?
If it's cheese, I'm not gonna be mad.
That's fair.
But if it's
I'll
anything but cheese, I will. That's the new name of our podcast.
Yes, anything but cheese.
I'm listening.
Okay, we're listening.
Typically on a podcast you talk, but now I'll surrender
Sure.
this to the editor.
Yeah.
What's up, dog?
What you got?
I just want to say one thing,
I'll give
Okay.
you $1.
and I'm being dead ass right now.
Yeah.
It is that I resent the fact that you guessed exactly what I was doing.
Are you really making a cheese board?
Yes.
Jim nailed it. He knows you so well. Cheese and wine?
The fuck you gonna have cheese without wine?
I know. Can I have a cheese?
Can I have a
cheese.
board? Yeah, throw this in front of the camera a little bit. Let them see your work.
28 minutes left.
Okay.
Have much.
Oh, okay. Well, when did we start?
Well, it's
4:08 or 8040?
56 minutes. You've been recording.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll be done soon.
I'm fine. It's fine. I have.
And then
You're
we'll
on
throw it on the
5
charger
minutes,
and get ready for the next episode. Have you tried to put it in front of the camera a little bit? Show it off, man. Like, you worked hard on that. What kind of cheese is that?
It's just cheddar. That's all I had.
Sharp, mild.
Sharp. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, I don't
Imagine
know.
buying mild cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
Dog,
I'd leave.
you want a selection.
Oh, I forgot this one.
Want a little bit of both.
That's true.
Yeah.
For a softer palate.
Well, it just depends. Like, I'll go for both in one sitting. Just a little bit of little mix.
That way, when you have the sharp, it's like, well, that's sharp.
I'm going to put this cheese on my jeans.
Cheese jeans.
Cheese jeans. So the new invention. So let's hit up before this episode ends. Let's go ahead and hit up another thing in your phone.
Okay. There's 21.
I'll wait for next episode to hit the next thing on my phone. Okay. Yeah, next week. When we meet next week.
So here's, when we meet next week.
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
So I have this one, and it's we're not going to go anywhere with this.
Yeah.
It's just in here, and I don't know why.
Yeah, throw it out. Get it out of the way.
In quotations, it says, "You have a really nice face," and then another quotation says, "You have a really nice balls." And I don't know why that's in there.
You have no, that's there.
Yeah, you have a really nice face, and then you have a really nice.
Is that the
balls.
only thing in that note?
August 27th, 2021.
No, but this is what I'm remarking at. That was at 1 a.m.
Yo, I just
Because of course it was.
yeah, absolutely. I was sleeping, woke up, and was like, "Oh my god, you have a really nice face. You have a really nice balls." I bet it was in a dream.
Yeah, I bet you dreamed that, and it was the funniest fucking thing you'd ever heard.
You have a really nice balls is pretty funny.
I don't understand how. No, it is, but I don't understand how like emotions work when you're like asleep and
Yeah.
dreaming, because like something can happen. Like literally, the Seth could walk down in a dream. Seth walks downstairs with a cheese plate. You just start crying for no reason. You wake up and you feel sad. Why do you feel sad?
Oh yeah, you should.
There was no sad
Yeah.
thing that happened. So same thing. I've done this. I've woken up and I'm like, that's so fucking funny. I have to write it down. And then like a week later, I go back and I read it and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You have a really nice face.
But it's
you have
funny.
really nice
Why
balls.
is it funny?
I don't know. It shouldn't be.
It's not.
Because it's.
But you wake
objectively
up
not.
and your dream was like, hey, that was funny.
that shit was hilarious.
And tired you's like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah,
You write
I'll
it down? Mm-mm. No, but that's good. That's
not
good.
funny.
Not funny.
Out of context is kind of funny.
Yeah.
And also just the sentence, "You have a really nice balls," after someone saying, "You have a really nice face." I'm just trying to remember why. Okay, anyway. So that's that. Yo, this was so funny. All right,
Hit
so
me with it.
I really like reality television. We
Yeah.
all know this.
Yeah, we've talked about The Bachelor. We've talked about Love Island.
So there's a new. It's
Have
not
we done
new.
an episode on it. Like, just talked about reality TV.
I don't think so.
should.
We did a lengthy segment on it.
We haven't, like, dedicated an episode to, like, a form
Something
of
in-
anything in a while.
Long time.
We should sometime.
We should sometime.
Sometime.
Be fun. So I was watching. So recently, it's a show that's done by The Bachelor. It's called Bachelor in Paradise, where it's basically Love Island, but it's done by The Bachelor people. So it's a little bit different. And there were these two people talking, and she is, oh my god, trying so hard to flirt. She is doing her absolute best because she is trying to stay on the island. She's not into this guy at all, but she's trying to like get him to give her a rose so that she can stay on. He gets so manipulative. It's such a manipulative show. So she's manipulating him to make sure that he gives her a rose for this rose ceremony, and then it switches girls to boys. So she wants to stay on the island so she can find a guy that she actually likes, and so she's manipulating him. So she is like trying her best to flirt, but there's no chemistry at all. So she pops the question. First she was like, "Do you like coffee in the morning?" He was like, "Yeah, I like coffee in the morning." And she's like, "Great. Do you go pee outside first thing in the morning or in the toilet?"
That was her attempt at a flirt.
That was her attempt at a flirty little question.
So
do you go pee when you wake up in the morning? Do you get out of bed and go, I need to piss, and then walk out your front door to piss in your bushes?
there's so many things had to happen for her to ask that question on TV.
On TV.
So it was either her father growing up,
Yep.
an ex,
Yep.
her,
Just pop a squat in the bushes.
pop a squat in the bush, first thing in the morning, wake up, smell the roses, piss.
Yep.
Do the second two things at the same time.
Yep.
The second two things?
The second two things.
Let's
At
go
the
with
same
it.
time, yeah.
Yeah, at the same
At the
time.
same time.
Yeah. So smell the roses while having a little tinkle.
Yeah, have a little tingle.
Right in the morning, right outside.
Yeah.
Go outside to your rose bush, pop
Yep.
squat.
I just could not imagine that.
What did he answer?
He was like, what?
Good.
He was
Good.
like, what are you
Thank
saying?
fucking God he
Yeah.
didn't like pretend that was normal.
Yeah, and she was like-
inside. Oh, okay. I'm getting a note from our editor
Stop
that I need to not do this. I need to do that.
Get over it.
No. This is why I have him here.
Sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
It's an act.
Who cares, man? At this point,
His car got hit.
yeah, my car got hit last night.
Not bad hit.
No,
but
no,
like
no.
just the kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's just like, why did that even happen?
Yeah.
I'll just tell what happened.
Yeah.
I got into a drive-through, and then we'll get back. But I went into a drive-through, and you know how sometimes you're in a drive-through, and someone
Hit your car.
throws it in reverse while they're in the middle of a line at a drive-through. You know how sometimes you have to do that for some reason?
Is this Taco Bell? I thought it was McDonald's.
Yeah, right?
I'm out of
Shit,
here.
I don't want to be here. So she got in the line, and then I was right behind her the whole time. I drove into the drive-through with her.
Yeah.
I thought we were both well aware that we were both there.
Yeah, you thought you had like a connection.
Yeah.
Like y'all shared some moments.
So that when she threw it in reverse, I was like, oh, there's no way she's going to hit me. She's going to like come right up to me and then get out.
Yeah.
Nah. She just, no hesitation, just whoop.
Wow.
Slammed into the side of my car.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Super nuts. I don't know what she was doing. But anyway. So she asked that ridiculous question. He's like, what the what?
Thank God he was confused.
Yeah. He's not giving her anything. He was like,
Oh,
what
good.
kind of question is that?
Yeah.
Who would do that? And she was like, oh, some guys from it's like, maybe it's a Louisiana thing. And he was like, it's not a thing.
No, that's not a Louisiana thing.
That's not a Louisiana thing. That's a someone you know is fucked up thing. Like, that's not a Louisiana
Yeah.
thing. I just can't imagine that.
I would love
Time to go outside.
if a question like that was genuinely asked to me. That's the thing, is like there's a thing about like, oh man, you know it's funny, or like leaving
Yeah.
it in is like a humorous thing.
Yeah.
But like if you look at me and like give a deadpan, so like when you go pee in the morning, do you go outside or inside? Do you piss down the shower drain or the toilet?
Hey, is it not okay to piss down the shower drain?
No, it's fine to.
Oh,
but
okay.
That's weird to like, oh, good morning.
To ask it. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Shower off.
Oh, shower off? Ah, that's a crime.
Fully clothed.
No, it's a crime.
Like just pee
Just
out.
open up your...
Yeah. Yes. Just as you were to use the toilet, but in the shower. That was my question, which was, oh, what do you do? Do you like to
You open up the shower and then pee?
yeah, pee in
Or
the
do you
sink?
just open up the toilet? Pee in the sink. Pee in the hallway. Pee in your air vents. Who cares at this point? Just pee
You
anywhere you
paid
like.
for that house.
Yeah.
That 30-year
That's
mortgage, that you've earned this.
Pee anywhere
Piss
you
in
like.
your vent. Do it.
Uh,
Don't poop in your vent.
don't poop because
Don't poop in your vent.
I mean, like the pee will smell too, but not nearly as bad as the poop in the vents.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want, but like think about it first.
Yeah, like you're playing chess. Think 3 moves ahead.
Yeah. But yeah. So I thought that was wild.
Never seen an episode of The Bachelor in my life.
Oh, it's so good. It's a wonderful show. I mean, it's such.
I haven't
dog shit.
watched like a TV show ages.
Hey, that's fair. It's the only one I watch. I mean,
And
that and Love
that's
Island.
valid. That's valid.
I don't watch TV unless it's reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a problem. But
We're watching Bob's Burgers, which
great show.
they've announced a film.
Yes, they
There's going to be a
have.
Bob's Burgers movie.
That's so exciting. Hopefully,
No, I think they'll
think
land
so, too.
that.
I asked my sister. I was like, "Is it live action?" Could you imagine Bob's Burgers live action film?
I don't think anyone could play the kids well.
No, absolutely not. It has to.
Let's cast it. James Corden as Bob. Emily Blunt as Linda.
Why are they all British?
Finn Wolfhard as Gene.
Excellent.
Louise, I don't know.
Kristen Shaw. Just make it still be Kristen Shaw. She's just much larger than the
She's
rest of them.
just Kristen Shaw. Tina.
Oh, you can't even. You can't.
Tina's animated.
Tina's animated? She's the only one in.
Tina's still animated and played by the same voice actor.
Oh, that's good. What a film that
Teddy will be Larry the Cable Guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tina's live action. Teddy's Larry the Cable Guy. And
And you got yourself a movie.
that's the primary cast.
Yeah, you got yourself a
Oh,
damn
but
movie.
what's his face? Jimmy
fucking-
Pesto. Ryan Reynolds.
Also, who's the fucking.
Can we get 15 more minutes of this?
No, I can get it.
What, the mortician?
Linda. Did you say Linda?
Emily Blunt.
You did say Emily Blunt.
Yeah,
My mistake.
just very overused people. Camila Cabello.
Yeah. Hey, you know who I saw in a play that was so good?
Camila Cabello.
James Corden. You know he's actually very talented.
You know he was in Cats.
Not Cats. Jesus.
Wait, are you actually like saying that like he's super talented?
Yes.
Okay,
He was in,
no. You're right.
One Man, Two Governors.
James Corden is talented. He's
He is.
just overcasted right now
He is.
because like he's James Corden.
Yeah.
He is talented. I like saw him when he was in Doctor Who. He was in Doctor Who.
Oh wow.
And he was fantastic.
Yeah, I bet.
And he was fantastic in Into the Woods.
I thought he was great. Yeah.
But I think from then on, he started getting casted not due to his talent, which he has, but because he was James Corden.
and now he's thrusting his hips in the middle of a.
Looking like Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat.
I was about to say Michael Myers. I was like,
From Halloween.
he wasn't wearing Michael Myers' costume. Yeah, he did look like Mike Myers.
but we do have to wrap this up. So more next time. I want to go ahead and say a huge thank you to all of you for watching. And now this list is doubled in size. I'm going to thank Miller, Jamie, Aurora, and Kansas. Aurora? I got it first try. Did it in one.
Like the princess.
Like the princess.
I
want to thank all of them for donating monthly. They have gone to anchor.fm, that is anchor.fm/anything but, and that'll bring you to our homepage. There's a support button, and what these people have been so kind as to do is subscribe to one of the monthly tiers. The options are 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99. And hey, if you are uncomfortable with like a monthly subscription, if you don't know if that's something you can do, but you still want to help, that's absolutely fine. I get that, and that's why we started. We have a PayPal pool. You can. There's a link in the bio for that. Click PayPal, and you could donate that way if you are able to and would like to. But other than that, I will also thank our lovely producers for loaning us the equipment that we are using to record today, and that would be Salty Sloth Production Company. We love them very much.
We do a lot.
I'm going to thank the studio, which is Seth's Garage. Thank you, Seth's Garage. Was there... Do I typically... I feel like I say something else in the outro.
Thank you all for...
I thank you for watching. The Anchor.fm. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Please.
Adding new stuff.
Like we just have we have a pretty okay, we have like a close to 80 following on like Instagram.
Yeah.
And we have a good following.
Yeah.
And
we're almost at 50 subscribers on YouTube.
Did you know like 20% of people, I looked at the analytics, 20% of people watching aren't subscribed.
What the fuck are you doing? You
Listen
probably
here,
know
20%.
who we are.
Listen to 20%. That's the thing is like,
Yeah.
no, there are a lot of people, and I hate because we are trying to wrap this up, so I'll say this really fast. Anchor Analytics, we have so many people from outside of this country listening.
What?
And it's just, and by so many people, I mean like so more than we'd expect.
Right.
Like,
3,000
like
people.
Russia, Estonia, Taiwan. Someone in Taipei City watched. It's nuts.
What? How did it even get to that?
No idea.
Crazy. So we'll subscribe.
Yeah. Subscribe, man. Please. I'm not begging.
I'm kind of begging. If it makes you subscribe, then
If
we'll
it makes
beg.
you subscribe, we will beg. But like we'll say we'll talk about that when we get there, and we'll talk about that next week.
Next week.
We love you guys.
Wow.
Peace, and we'll see you then.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
I have to go take a little tinkle.
Outside or inside?
Hey, over here,